live. I've been Wheels for the last time. This has been my dad, Tom.
Yeah.
And I'll see you next week. Yeah. And Arch Warhammer is a dickhead. Goodbye.
Greetings and salutations, friends! Somebody's annoyed, I think. I believe I've gotten under their skin. Kyle, what do you think?
I think you might have gotten his wheels going, so to speak.
Triggered them a little bit, so I think this is probably, now, we already know the CA mod team doesn't like me for reasons, which I've never actually been fully, told or explained, but I am on their blacklist along with a few others. But this, I think this is because of the where they asked a modder to remove pictures of a mod, replacing the generic as hell Three Kingdoms female general portraits with some sexy ones, and they didn't like that. So they wanted him to take down the mod, and after the modder did that, removed the offensive images, they still have limited his account somehow. The guy himself claims that he can't even upload private pictures or mods or anything because of the restrictions put on his Steam account, which is interesting.
Because they went after him fully, and they wanted to make an example out of him to silence anyone else who would, dare refuse to put anything. Or last, the thing is, he re-uploaded the next edited version with the changes, but he gave them some criticism. He's like, he
gave them some sass.
He gave them some sass. You know what? Creative Assembly, being the children that they are, decided to lash out at the poor guy.
They didn't like the sass. And all of this,
No.
all of this seems to stem, I made a video on that, from a community moderator over on the Our Total War subreddit who threw a hissy fit over a picture of Sun Ren in bikini armor, and how she was like, this makes me uncomfortable, which, okay, fine, and she was, I'm gonna just go away from it. Cool, fine, great. But then she starts threatening, like, yeah, any subreddit or community that hosts stuff like this can see our official presence reduced. Like, she even started that with, this isn't a threat. That sure as fuck sounds like a threat.
That is a threat. If you have to say this isn't a threat, you're already threatening somebody. And not only is it a threat, but they actually followed through by starting to hound that poor innocent man.
Well, we don't know if...
I don't actually know.
It might be Steam who's doing it, who knows, But clearly, this has made the rounds around the office to the point that now a CA employee, he's quitting, by the way, this was his last action, just out the door, he decides, hey, I'm going to call somebody a dickhead because now I'm running away. Like, stunning and brave.
I can't feel the repercussions. I'm a coward. Yeah, talk about soy boy. Oh, look at that soy boy beard, though. He's got a little soy boy panda.
Stunning and brave. Stunning and brave.
He's only missing the thick glasses.
The best part is, though, also, the reason why they struck down this guy's mod is because it was in breach of their incredibly broad and generalistic terms of service, which, by the way, doesn't mention anything sexual. But, Kyle, is there another platform? Is there another platform out there that hosts, say, videos with broad and massively overreaching terms of service, do you think?
Yeah.
He did. Yeah. They banned a guy's mod for their terms of service, and then he decides to do this on Twitch, which bans anything harassing, threatening, abusive, inflammatory, or otherwise objectionable. Like, good God, could you smear it any wider?
Not to sound like too much of a degen here, but I already know for a fact that there are games with sexual mods or lewd mods in existence on Steam. They're okay. They're acceptable. There is even hentai games on Steam. Steam does not censor this content. In fact, they don't meddle in it. They don't meddle in censorship. They're actually pretty pro-creator in that regard.
That's really odd, then, that this guy's account is still in some kind of limited state.
I'm imagining that CA is definitely... Like, they may not be directly responsible, but they have a hand in it. They're guilty about something, just don't know exactly what.
Speculative, but I mean, looking at what appears to be the case, that is a bit odd, certainly.
CA is petty. I mean, look at this guy Wheels here. He's going out, lashing out. He's leaving the company. He thinks he's fine. If I was his employer at whatever company, I'd be like, sorry, man, but I don't want you screwing over the team, because that is a black mark on CA right there. To just go out and call someone a dickhead, a critic. Wow, real fucking mature. Absolutely pathetic.
I do love how he did this on the official stream, though, when he's quitting. Just like, oh, dude.
And now CA's Twitch stream, honestly, it's viable to report it, and it should be taken down. He jeopardized their Twitch stream for his own personal vendetta.
Technically speaking, yes. And I can't say that there would be a certain poetic justice in that, considering the circumstances, but still,
I mean, I know a few people already reporting them for this, so you've got to hope CA pulls it, apologizes or do something, set things right.
I don't think this is report worthy. I gotta admit, I would be funny. I can't fucking lie.
It would be hilarious. It would be hilarious if this fucking smartass here got their fucking Twitch taken down. Oh god. Oh, and then his fucking career would be ruined because people would look at him you're that guy. You're that.
Oh, I know. I have no ill will against this fucking dude. I don't even know who he is. He's apparently done streams, but
he's some no-name community manager, just like the rest of the shill that you always see on these game community things. They're required to have them nowadays because they checkmark a box.
I don't even mind that he's calling me shit. Like I could give a fuck. Plus,
yeah, no, Arch doesn't care. The only reason Arch... Okay, I can tell you a little squeaker here, guys. Arch only gives a damn when somebody makes fun of him if it's somebody he cares about. I can tell you this for a fact. Because he gets really fucking mad.
I do get talky then.
But randos? Yeah, no, randos don't matter. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, Wheels. It's cute, but your little virtue signal I don't think is going to work in the way that you were hoping.
No, but he's undoubtedly sitting in CA's community area there. All of them fucking hate me. These are people who actually buy into, I'm a Nazi, I'm a racist, etc. I don't even blame him. He's probably been quite literally brainwashed from this shit. I just find it funny.
There could be, that girl in CA, and he's trying to impress her, and he's like, oh, well, maybe if I, white knight a little bit, maybe she'll... Maybe she'll, hang out with me or something. I don't know.
High-level mating strategy.
Look, they're in London, okay? I don't have the faintest of respect for them.
Are they? Well, where is CA's office?
I believe they're located in London, or they're in southern England somewhere. Oh, vague, I know, but, it's close in that proximity.
Oh, that's true. They are in England, though. England with their hate speech laws, where they recently gave a man a suspended jail sentence for calling somebody a Nazi. Oof.
Oh.
I mean, fuck Twitch's terms of service.
You're just committing social terrorism. What are you gonna do, buddy?
Social terrorism.
Wheels, no. Sorry, buddy. It's time to go to the clanker. He's like, no, not the clanker. I seriously hope he doesn't go to the clanker, though, for that. That'd be fucking outrageous.
Yeah. I'm sure even Britain isn't quite that far gone yet.
Yeah, no, I'd be fucking out there ranting and raving. Because, if they fucking imprison somebody for calling somebody a dickhead, oh, God, the world's... I'm next.
Even by British standards, that'd probably be a bit much, but... Oh.
I just want to know why, though. Why did he call you dickhead? Why does he hate you?
Well, I have a theory about this. I'm almost sure it's because... there is groups of people who just have their own spinning narrative. If you go on the Total War subreddit, for example, I saw a guy there with the Wheeler video. That's where I got sent this video, in fact. And there's one guy who asks, who's this Arch Warhammer guy, and why does literally everybody hate him? And that post got 19 downvotes, and tons of comments were like, oh my god, don't you know he's a Nazi, a fascist, racist, bigot, la la la. These guys are fanatical.
Honestly, calling you a Nazi has got to be the fucking most retarded thing I've ever heard. I've met actual Nazis before, and they're fucking retarded.
Yeah, I've debated against
unfortunately Nazis. Reasonable. Yeah, but they don't
if you live,
they do, apparently.
If you live, exist, or hell, work in an environment where this is the gospel. And if you even just question why this is the gospel, people leap down your throat, then yeah, you're gonna naturally just evolve to go along with it. You know, Orange Man bad, basically.
And so maybe this poor guy Wheels has just bought into it because everyone. I mean, look, peer pressure can be a dangerous thing. Maybe Wheels is misguided. Maybe everybody at CA is like, yeah, no, he's a terrorist. You know, he's basically Hitler. He's gonna kill all the Juden. You gotta stop him. Despite the fact that he has friends who are Jewish, but whatever, they're traitor Jews or whatever they call them. Race
Kyle,
traitors.
if you're about to confess to me that you're a Jew, our friendship is fucking over. Just saying.
Shit. Oh, shit. Look, it would be too perfect if I was Jewish.
It would be though. But all in all, I had to make a little video about this because this is just so adorable to me. And on his last day as well, like, bye guys, I'm out the door. Have fun.
Yeah, no, he doesn't care about his team. Wheels is not a team player if he did that. Like, even if he is misguided, because you just consigned the entire team to that ideal that they're all hateful. They're all spiteful, pathetic creatures. That they have to lash out at critics because all Arch does is make videos and play games. And he just criticizes because he's a gamer. He's a fan of the Total War franchise. And you call your own fan a dickhead because he wants the game and the franchise to improve. Wow. Like, seriously, I was actually going to pick up that 8 Princes DLC thing because I was like, you know what? 3 Kingdoms thing is kind of fun and I could use a little bit more of that. But, after that, like, I don't really want to give them my money until CA says something like, yeah, no, this guy, he was being a little bit too excitable, or basically just disavow him and say that, yeah, no, we don't actually hate our critics. But the thing is, this only perpetuates what we kind of already know. They blacklist anybody who doesn't like them. Not only do they blacklist them, but they build up this hate culture towards them, that they despise and loathe them. And now they spread this hatred to the internet. Oh, that's kind of weird, isn't it?
See? I want to say that's funny, but after having visited the R Total War subreddit, I'm like, wow. These people really hate me.
They spread this hatred.
Really?
This hatred towards fans has always been a thing. I mean, fuck. I know a bunch of people who absolutely used to. I don't think they still do, but they did for a while. They loathed the Legend Total War guy because he always called CA out on occasion, and they fucking despise him for that. And I don't know why, but people get so caught up in defending these games when these games and these companies hate them, loathe them, despise them, their own consumers, because they're not what they want them to be. They have this political ideology that is infused into their development cycle, or for whatever reason. And it's because weasels get into the industry or into these studios and start propagating this crap. Now, I'm sure there's still good people in CA because, hey, 3 Kingdoms had some good diplomacy functions, so that guy needs a pat on the fucking back. But fucking A, like, this is so unprofessional, it's disgusting.
Calm down. Calm down. Calm a sec.
It's a state of the industry is all I'm saying.
No, but this was funny to me. I fucking love this. I mean,
you find it funny. I find it disgusting.
No, but
two different opinions.
It demonstrates just how on the ball I was, because they wouldn't react like this if I hadn't hit a nerve. It's beautiful. This basically confirms it. Yeah, their community management team are running the show. They are the ones making policy decisions on this. And you gotta remember, the community management team has a huge turnover. People are in and out of that constantly. They're the young hipster-ass fuckers, the blue-haired wammonses, etc.
Yeah, no, these guys are shovelware.
Like, no wonder they're getting a bit extreme about this. Again, and I would like to point out again, even if their terms of service was like, oh, no sexy wammonses, which isn't in their fucking TOS, which annoys me the most, you made Warhammer 2? Witch elves? Naked? What? Why? Why, CA? Why?
It's
why you do this? Why you do this? Why you do this, CA?
Because they're backwards. Look, they'll make one thing to appease one thing, but they're trying to scratch everyone's back. They look like a whore in the process, but you know what I mean.
and we'll let Kyle have the final word on that one.
That's not a closing statement, though. That's just a statement.
Well, no, if Dickhead is a closing statement, then I'm sure that works too.
True. I mean, he's set the bar so low that I don't even need to try. So I guess thanks, buddy.
At least we're not operating in an official capacity.
Passing him up was super
God.
easy. Wow.
But yeah, I love this. This is catnip to me. This is blood in the water. This is confirmation that what I'm doing is pissing somebody over there off. So, thank you, Wheeler. I appreciate it, dude. Have a good day.